G'day, I'm Greg from Yellow, and today I'm here to talk to you about opportunities for your business during these unprecedented times. Normally, I'll be sitting in our Yellow studio, and I'll be broadcasting this webinar directly into your businesses and offices. Today, as you can see, I'm sitting in my lounge room, and more than likely, I'm broadcasting into your lounge room or your home office as you're working from home. So although digital marketing may not be top of mind right now, over the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to share with you some simple free tips that could make a big difference to your business in the long run, but also keep you connected with your customers right now. Now, the first thing to have a look at is website hygiene. So right now, websites are more important than ever. With huge disruptions to business, consumers are looking for clear and up-to-date information regarding opening hours, if your products and services are still available, if those products are safe, and if delivery options are available or other pickup options for your products are available. So your website is usually the first port of call for that information. So here's some simple tips, but essential things you can do and put on your website right now during the coronavirus shutdown. Number one, update those opening hours or temporary closures if you have them, and make it clear that customers know that these have been updated with a message like new trading hours or COVID-19 business update, and update those contact details. If a landline was the regular way that people would contact your business, but working from home that's changed to different landlines or to a mobile number, make sure that information is clear, concise, and on a spot on your website where everybody can find it. Right now, consumers are spending more time at home, in their home office, or just confined to their own home. So it's important that while they're spending more time accessing the great wide world via their computer, via their mobile phone, via websites, via social media, that when they are looking for a product or service or just information in general, that the information they find is accurate. And if your business is the one to provide that information to them, there's much more likelihood of them communicating with your business as opposed to one of your competitors. Another fancy thing you can do is you can create a little pop-up or dedicated page on your website to inform customers about those specific changes to your website. So something like changes to your business as a result of COVID-19. Now this could create an opportunity to add a subscribe to email button if you wish to update customers that way, or even via email marketing. Another way that consumers like to deal with businesses in a time like this is via a chat feature or chat functionality, where they get onto the website and talk to your business about the questions that they need answered. If they need someone from your business to contact them to arrange a quote or give them information about safety in this environment, then they can leave that information via chat and somebody from your business can contact them and have that communication with the customer at a time that's safe and secure and that the consumer is comfortable with. So another good little feature that you can add to your website during this time. Update that frequently asked questions page. So if you do have a frequently asked questions page, consider updating it with a COVID-19 related questions. Or if you don't have a frequently asked questions page, consider having one just dedicated to COVID-19. Not only this great information for consumers who are looking for this information when they're doing searches and research at the moment, but it's also great to help your business be found by Google in those organic results. So if people are typing COVID-19 related questions into the Google search bar and your business has frequently asked questions related to that, it's much more likely that your website will appear in those search results than a competitor that doesn't have a frequently asked question page specifically to COVID-19. Update your stock lists. If you've got an e-commerce store, ensure the products are available and the products are up to date. And add social media handles and links to your website. So ensure these links are up to date and click through to your social pages. Add a call to action if you like, and a follow us for the latest news and updates. Okay, now there's some opportunities here as well. With more traffic on your website, it's important your business presents well. So while customers are searching for essential information, they're also getting a feel for your brand. So anything you can do to make your business look great is a bonus. Try things like adding customer testimonials. Again, in challenging times or difficult times, people like to feel that they can relate to your business and they like to see information from other people that have dealt with your business to see that they had great experiences. So contact your loyal customers and ask if they'd be willing to participate in a testimonial on your website. So with support for small business strong, this would probably be something they'd love to do. And if you can get them to send a photo of themselves to feature alongside the testimonial, then that's a bonus and all the much better. Try adding videos of you and your team in action or talking to the camera about your passion for your business. This is a great way for customers to get to know you and keeps the website traffic and people on that page longer, which helps with your Google ranking. And finally, one last bonus tip. Your website isn't the only place customers can find you, so make sure you update your hours, contact, location details everywhere your business is listed from online, across all the directories and all the social accounts. Now, that can be difficult because a lot of websites will scrape information from other websites and publish information and opening hours and operating information right across the web. If you do find this too challenging, you can via White Pages actually, they have a product called White Connect, which allows you to update all of that information all at the same time so that it's all correct across the whole internet. A great little feature and a great little way to go about it. Okay, the second thing that's really important during challenging times like this is staying connected on social media. So prolonged isolation requires us to adapt our social practices and find ways to stay connected. That also means businesses need to look at new ways of engaging their audience. So with social media increasing dramatically, it's essential that your business is part of this conversation. Social media is king during COVID-19. Get your business a social media account if you don't already have one, and decide which platforms are right for your audience. Don't make assumptions about where your customers spend their time online. Do a little bit of research online for current and credible social media demographics. Post meaningful, encouraging and uplifting content. Stay true to your brand and communicate with your customer in a sensitive and authentic manner. Social media is grassroots, community-led form of communication. So sharing posts on how you and your team are working from home, a little bit like this, or uploading pics of what you're doing hygiene-wise or within the community while keeping it really personal are perfect for this kind of forum. Share interesting articles and relevant content from other accounts. You don't always have to come up with that original post yourself. Sharing something meaningful is a great way to engage your followers, and it shows them that you're informed and part of that social community. Get creative with your posts. Even as a beginner, if you don't have design skills, you can use graphic design platforms like Canva to create simple social media graphics, digital presentations, email headers, and other visual content. It's free to use and has pre-designed templates and photography that you can use to style your brand. Finally, email campaigns. And I'm sure over the last couple of weeks, you've all been receiving email campaigns from a lot of businesses that you've dealt with over the last year or so, talking to you about what they're doing around COVID-19. Email marketing is very powerful for SMBs during these uncertain times. It allows businesses to directly communicate and update their customers on COVID-19 and how it's affecting their business, their operations, their employees, and their customers. And with social distancing, it allows you to stay connected with your customers even if they can't actually see or visit you. However, in the current climate, tread lightly is the way to go. So here's some tips on connecting through email. Give your consumers email updates. If your products or services are impacted by COVID-19, then your customers would appreciate an email update. However, there is an overload of emails at the moment regarding coronavirus in inboxes, so it's important to make sure you're delivering useful and meaningful information. So, for example, your services have been impacted or changed in some way. Another one could be what you're doing to help your customers. Just don't send emails if it doesn't affect your business. Right now, email subscribers are being bombarded with emails about COVID-19, so you don't want to encourage people to unsubscribe from these emails. So here's some tips on how to create the right sort of content and some tips on creating email content. Make it personal and relevant to your customers. If you can segment your different customer categories and write specific emails for these, even better. Keep it clear, concise, and easy to skim. Bullet points and paragraphs are best. With headers, don't use sentences that are longer than 3 lines of information, and keep those sentences short and sharp and concise. The more concise, the better. Put an emphasis on community care and connectedness, but only if it's genuine and if you understand and mean what you're saying. Ensure you're honest about the gravity of the situation and use emotional tone. So stay true to how you would usually communicate this information to your customers. Some marketing ideas for email campaigns. Once all the coronavirus update emails start to thin, you have an opportunity to reach out to your customers and reconnect with a well-planned email or ongoing campaign. Here are some tips on how you could approach this. How to do the services and products you offer fit into the current climate. Can you create value packs or discounts that consumers will care about right now? That'll perhaps make it easier for them, but also provide value that your business can provide to your consumers. Things like free delivery, buy in bulk and save, free hand sanitizer, if you can get it, are all relevant right now. You don't have to communicate an offer. You could base your email around helpful content like a blog post or a DIY checklist that relates to your business offering. One extra tip, create a sense of community and extend your database or collaborate with other local SMBs that your customers may be interested in, and send out a joint email highlighting your collaboration within your community and how this could benefit your customers. So I'd like to thank you for spending the last 5 or 10 minutes with me and for joining me today and looking at some essential tips around communicating with your clients in these uncertain times. I'm Greg from Yellow, and above all, I'd like to say to all of our customers, please stay safe